This is BOTCAST, the Botheads Fantasy Football Podcast, and it is episode 66. We are into the off season now, and today we're going to be talking about fantasy relevant free agents, mostly running backs, but we're going to have a little bit of everything. So, how are you all doing today, gentlemen?
Doing good, man. Can't believe week 18 has come and gone. On to the NFL playoffs. Ready for Dynasty, man.
Me too.
I like the new background, Randy.
Hey, thanks. Brown season's over, so
I gotta put mine up in that little white spot over there.
hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. You kind of look like Tim Pool, Cody.
Oh, because I have a beanie on, dude? No,
Yeah.
I don't want to look like that guy. I have
I
hair, I
mean,
promise, dude.
yeah.
I
You
thought you
also
were talking
change
to
your
me. I was
outfit.
like, maybe if Tempo looked like a fucking man.
Wow. Shots fired, dude.
I
Well,
like
then
Tim
you
Pool.
actually change your outfit from
Because
day to
I,
day. Tim Pool's been wearing the
Alright.
same outfit since I've seen him.
he does that on purpose, apparently. So when he's like filming, he has the same like clothes on, day in and day out.
You know who was trash? That fucking Ravens quarterback they found in the parking lot at Sears.
Hey, what was that guy's name again?
Something Brown.
Lamar Jackson ain't that bad, dude. He's won an MVP. I know he can't throw the ball, but he's real fast.
They need him back so bad. Team
He led the league
fucking
in passing
terrible.
touchdowns like 3 years ago, dude.
2019.
We're gonna talk about Lamar today, dude. He's gonna be a free agent, man.
No, he's not.
That's not what I hear, because he was on the list
I mean,
of
if my
free
employer didn't pay
agents.
me what I wanted, I'd probably go work elsewhere.
The Ravens are retarded if they don't keep him.
Yep. Well, anyways, before we get started, we are putting our stuff on. Sorry, I'm not supposed to cuss for the first however long. But anyways, we're putting our stuff on Rumble, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you're watching on any of those, a follow or a subscribe would be great. Help us out with our eventual live show. And yeah, that's all I got. You guys ready to get started?
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So I went through the top 51 free agents on like the NFL's website from 2 weeks ago, and these were all the fantasy relevant ones in my opinion. So I think mostly it's quarterback and running back, but there are some more. We're gonna get into some more running backs after this, but these were, yeah. So wide receiver's pretty lackluster, I would say. Like
I don't
Odell,
know.
meh. Juju, meh. Jacoby Myers could be okay somewhere
I
maybe,
like
but
Juju and Jacoby Myers.
do you think Juju's gonna go back to the Chiefs, Josh, or
I hope so. Depends on how much money he wants, you know? We
they
just
got
signed it.
Kadarius Toney and Sky Moore now? Maybe they're trying to go on to the young guys.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I like Juju.
Randy hates Juju.
DJ Chark sticks out a little bit for me. If he goes somewhere, let's say Carolina, and Carolina gets a quarterback, I think DJ Chark would complement DJ Moore.
That would just be way too confusing with two DJs, dude.
Yeah, I almost
You
got
can't
confused
have
just saying it
that,
out loud,
dude.
so let's cancel that. Yeah, they all suck. I'm just kidding.
And then
Everyone on this list.
EJ throws to DJ.
The tight ends, the only thing I really think about the tight ends is I think Evan Ingram's going to remain a Jaguar. I believe Dalton Schultz is going to remain a Cowboy.
There's a 0% chance Kaseki remains a Dolphin, though.
And I don't think it matters, though.
Yeah,
I think if
don't care about
Gesicki
that at all.
remained a Dolphin, I would care about him as much as if he's on any other team in the NFL. Maybe there's like 2 or 3 teams that he can move to that I'd be like, oh, maybe.
But yeah, it'd be cool if he goes to Buffalo or something like that.
But
Right.
then it's just weird.
What
Dawson
about the
Knox is like a young-
quarterbacks, though, dude? Quarterbacks are kind of crazy. Imagine Geno Smith being on this list, like, and he actually
Yeah.
is fantasy relevant, like legitimately fantasy relevant.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Crazy. Tom Brady's still doing it. Daniel Jones, Randy's boy, about to be a free agent. I hear they're gonna offer him and Saquon both a big bag, though. We'll see. And Jimmy G is gonna go somewhere for sure now with Purdy playing this way, I'd imagine. So
Dude, you might
pretty
imagine
interesting.
Lamar Jackson going to Seattle, dude.
Oh my God.
That'd
Yeah,
be
don't worry,
cool.
Mike. The Ravens can get Geno, dude. It'll be
Oh,
great.
oh boy. Oh boy. Send
I mean,
if
it's the
we
same
lose
thing. He's just a little bit more accurate.
if we lose
Wow.
Lamar, send Tom Brady, dude.
Randy's just firing shots left and right, dude. Tim Pool, Lamar Jackson.
You're like, we're not supposed to cuss in the first however long, like 3 seconds in.
I know,
I hate
but
this camera.
Talking shit to people, like.
But yeah,
D-
basically what I really want to focus on is the running backs because look at these freaking running backs, dude. Saquon, Tony Pollard, Josh Jacobs, and Miles Sanders all unrestricted free agents this year. Pretty crazy. So that will lead us into this that I found on Twitter actually. Let's get this shit a little bit bigger. So Kyle Yates, he tweeted a more substantial list of running backs. I got Kareem Hunt and Rashad Penny, Jamal Williams, Raheem Mostert, Deontay Foreman, Jeff Wilson, David Montgomery, Damian Harris, Devin Singletary, Alexander Mattison, and James Robinson added to the top four. It's a pretty substantial list of free agent running backs, honestly. It's going to make a lot of committees, I feel like. That's kind of the unfortunate. They're all going to go to a
Yeah.
place with another running back, and they're all going to share carries, and it's going to be hell for everyone, except for possibly Saquon and Josh Jacobs, apparently, because he was really freaking good this year. Hard to discount
believe.
Josh
Josh
Jacobs.
Jacobs stays in Las Vegas. I love it. I don't
Tony
think he leaves.
Pollard, too. Tony Pollard is another one I say on this list that could really take off.
I think if he leaves, though, I think Tony Pollard has a better chance to be good if he goes somewhere else. Like the same chance he's gonna be good on the Cowboys, but I think he will still be good if he goes somewhere else. Josh Jacobs is kind of more of a question to me. I think they really work around him in Las Vegas.
I don't know, dude. Josh Jacobs, he just needs to go to a run first offense.
Yeah.
Or
I'm just
he
trying to
just
think
gets
of
so
like
much opportunity in Vegas.
how many teams are like have no running backs though. You know what I mean? Like
The
how,
Dolphins, apparently, both their running backs are on this list. The
Yeah.
Panthers, they only have Chuba Hubbard because Deontay Foreman's on this list, you know?
Josh Jacobs goes to the
David
Dolphins.
Montgomery's on this list. I
That
mean,
would
I
be
don't know.
spicy, wouldn't it? Josh
Miles
Jacobs Dolphins.
Sanders, dude.
Give
Yeah,
Jamal
the
Williams,
Eagles.
dude.
Hopefully that just means more carries for Swift, but we know they're gonna bring somebody in to take some carries, obviously. You know, they're not
What about
gonna
Jamal Williams, dude?
I think he
That's
leaves.
what I was saying. That's crazy. He could go
I
somewhere and be
hope he
fucking good.
leaves, dude. I can root
I
for
think
him if he
someone
does
pays
not
him more than the
vulture
Lions are
DeAndre
willing to.
Swift's all of his fantasy points, dude.
I think Devin Singletary's gone, dude. They're gonna give it to
Yep,
James
Cook.
Cook.
Yeah, I agree. They drafted him to
Pay
play him, so
they pay
The
Zeke too
names
much
that
money to get rid of him, so Tony Pollard will probably end up going somewhere else.
Tony Pollard to the Dolphins is pretty interesting.
Be
Tony
very
Pollard to the
interesting.
that would be
Eagles.
fat. Any running back to the Dolphins, I think, is really huge because of
One of these running backs are going to go to the Broncos for sure because they're going to have another running back with Javante. They're not going to have just no one. You know what I mean? That's
Jamal
not in
Williams
the
to the
cards.
Broncos.
Well, one of
Something
these
like
could go to the
that.
Raiders too.
Something
if
like that.
Jacobs
Yeah.
leaves.
Jeff Wilson, maybe. Damian Harris, maybe. Even David Montgomery, I could see.
I think he's gonna get re-signed by Chicago.
You think?
Yeah.
Will Herbert like almost kind of looks better.
Man, I think they might just draft like a later running back and roll with Herbert and another like third, fourth round running back. It's kind of their thing.
I'd be fine with that.
I'd like to see where Miles Sanders go. Any chance that one of these guys takes the job away from Algier?
That's definitely a possibility. 100%.
I
At
see
least
a
somebody's
lot
going
of
to
that
take carries
happening.
from Algier. He's not going to just have the full workload, I'm
New
assuming.
Orleans will probably bring in a back.
A back and a quarterback, same with the Falcons, I believe.
They have to,
Maybe not the
yeah.
Falcons,
Good
so.
call.
I feel like James Robinson's gonna go to Atlanta out of all those guys. I don't know why. I just got a feeling out of all those guys, James Robinson would go to Atlanta.
The
Maybe.
names
I
that
can see
stick
David
out that aren't
Montgomery, dude.
Josh Jacobs and Saquon that could fit in somewhere nice for me are Miles Sanders, Jeff Wilson, Damian
Tony
Harris, Devin
Pollard.
Singletary. Yeah, Tony Pollard's up with those other two. I just forgot to mention them. But Devin Singletary, Damian Harris, Jeff Wilson, Miles Sanders. I think Jamal's gonna have a really fallback year. He had so many touchdowns. I think a team's gonna pay him more than the Lions are willing to, having DeAndre Swift and that other running back who played a substantial amount this year.
Oh, Justin
Um,
Jackson. He's kind of
yeah.
older too, though. The
And-
Lions are gonna have to bring somebody in to take some carries away from Swift, though. So you never know.
I
They
think
could
he'll
bring
be
him
their
back.
premier back next year, though. I really hope so, anyways.
They were
Me
using
too.
Craig Reynolds too at one point.
Well, Craig Reynolds went on IR, and that's when Justin Jackson kind of took the third running back job from him. I watched way too
Jamal
much
Williams.
Lions. So.
One of these guys are gonna go to the Raiders too if Josh Jacobs leaves.
And there's also going to be a lot of rookie running backs too. So it's crazy because, well, Deontay Foreman, Raheem Mostert, Kareem Hunt. I could even argue Rashad Penny. I'm not interested in them pretty much at all.
No.
Penny
I
for
like
sure,
Rashad Penny, but he's always injured. Always. He's never has really stayed on the field, so it's hard to trust him. Raheem Mostert's going to be 32. Kareem Hunt, as a Browns fan, I'll tell you, he doesn't look like he's got
He's
it
lost
anymore.
it. He's
Man,
still okay, but he's lost his edge of like his eliteness. He's lost it.
Be interesting to see what happens with Alexander Madison, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, true. Because we don't
He's
really even
looked
know.
good. Yeah, he
Yeah,
looked
we
good
don't
when
know
he
at
gets the
all.
shot, you know?
And when your starter's Dalvin Cook, you're not going to get a lot of time to shine.
Oh, it's gonna be fun with the running backs, too.
Yeah. This opens up a lot of
Saquon's
a lot of
saying
things.
he's gonna be a giant, dude.
That's what I saw on. I saw that report on Twitter saying that they're going to offer Daniel Jones and Saquon massive contracts after the season. So we'll see.
I hope
Isn't Cap
Barkley
going up
leaves.
soon too?
What? Yeah, the cap is. Yeah, I think so.
So you're gonna see
So
a lot of
Tony
bigger
Pollard
contracts.
obviously had a huge year, like we said earlier. And this right here is Zeke's contract. It says Ezekiel Elliott signed a 6-year, $90 million contract with the Dallas Cowboys, including a $7.5 million signing bonus, $50 million guaranteed, and an average annual salary of $15 million. In 2023, Elliott will earn a base salary of basically $11 million while carrying a cap hit of $16.7 million and a dead cap value of $12.86 million, meaning they would have to cut him and eat that $12 million. They'd have to
Yeah,
pay him hit the cap. It would just be, and they've already
Jerry's not
paid him
doing
so
that.
much. There's no way. What are the odds the Cowboys give Tony Pollard a giant deal too? You know,
They can't, dude.
too much money tied
No.
up in running back. You can't. I think Tony Pollard
One of
really is
them's
going to play
gone.
somewhere else. Kind of crazy, huh?
Mhm.
It's going to be Tony
Yeah.
Pollard. Looking at this, it has
Yeah.
to be. I mean, look at this.
Unless they really believe in him and they're just gonna cut their losses.
They gave him a 6-year contract. He's not an undrafted free agent until 2027.
Oh, whoa, no, whoa! I thought his contract started in 2019.
24,
By the look of it,
25,
oh,
26. 1, 2, 3. He's got 4 seasons left under contract with the
like
Cowboys.
when you were scrolled up a little bit, I seen the 2019. And I thought that was a part. I thought he was done in 2025.
No.
That is insane, dude. What are they
Hmm.
thinking? He's
He
27
just
years
signed
old.
this deal. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a terrible move.
What if they
Jerry
trade him?
Jones is crazy.
So who's gonna eat this contract? No one. No one's gonna eat this shit. No way.
It is a pretty gross contract, dude. We all knew it wasn't gonna age well when it happened as a running back,
They
dude.
could
They
have
never
paid their
do.
better running back a third of that.
So I'd say buy Tony Pollard if you can right now.
Agreed.
A huge buy. If you can buy him before anything happens in the offseason, if some dummy has him that isn't paying attention, you know, you can maybe just swoop in and see if you can get him because I think it's a pretty good buy. He's going to be playing somewhere else, and somebody's probably going to give him quite a bit of money to like be the dude. You know, he's not going to get all the carries probably. You never know, but
They never do anymore.
his value is going to go up though, like big up. I feel like as high as it is now, he's running back 8 on the Cowboys with Zeke. Imagine him by himself with no Zeke though, be pretty good.
Hell yeah, it would be.
And then I have this Aaron Jones contract I want to talk about, and then we can talk about AJ Dillon and that whole situation, and then we can just talk about whatever the fuck we want for a little while. So Aaron Jones signed a 4-year, $48 million contract with the Green Bay Packers, including a $13 million signing bonus, $13 million guaranteed, and an average annual salary of $12 million. In 2023, Jones will earn a base salary of $8 million, a roster bonus of $7.4 million, and a workout bonus of $500K. While carrying a cap hit of 20,000, a dead cap hit value of 9.5 million. So his 20 million is going to be his cap hit, and if they cut him, they got to pay him 9.5 million to not play for them. I thought it was less. So it seems like he might actually be a Packer. Because he also just signed this contract, right? He has 2 years left on his deal. He's got it this year and next year, 2023, 2024. So what does that mean for AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones, dude?
I think AJ Dillon is going to be the better guy moving forward.
Some crazy shit's about to happen this offseason. You remember last year, all that fucking unexpected shit that was happening? With all these free agents that I see, I just think, like, what's going to happen? I think a lot of unexpected stuff's going to happen, honestly.
There's a lot of trades. There's never trades in the NFL before until recently, you know?
Yeah, things are changing a little bit, it feels like.
How
This
much
last
is a $9
offseason was
million
nuts.
cap hit anyway, dude? You think that really fucks them?
Probably
A
not.
lot of money. They could just, if 9 million isn't that much money, then just paying the extra 10 million to have him play on your team, you know?
Usually what you pay a backup quarterback, about 10 million.
It's like I got to pay half of them anyways. I might as well get the use out of them for the other half unless they're completely useless, I guess.
Aaron Jones is a player that could get traded, dude. That's not a bad cap ticket to take on.
It's probably harder to trade players that are on the end of their contract too.
I think it might be better because then it's coming off their book sooner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like if it's not a great fit, you know, they don't have to deal with it for very long.
I mean, for the other team, the team acquiring him.
I know. I feel like the team acquiring him would want the deal to be.
At the end
More
of it,
strong.
yeah. Unless it's a really good player they want for a long time. But if they're just trading for a
Oh,
player
true.
to
If it's
try to
Aaron Jones
win,
for a
yeah,
year or two, I get it, dude. I get you.
he's going to be 30 soon, you know?
Yeah.
Look, at the end of this deal, I think he is. He's 28, 45. So he just turned 28. So all next year, he'll still be 28, pretty
That
much, you
makes
know?
sense. So at the end of the contract, you're not worried about losing players.
So he'll
by
be
it.
30 at the end of his contract, yeah. I don't know. It's going to be a rough another year of A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones, you know?
I think so too.
Aaron Rodgers is going to be back with the Packers. Like,
I panicked and sold Aaron Jones last season.
Do you see Jamal Williams asked Aaron Rodgers for his jersey? He said he has to hold on to that one.
yeah.
I bet you it's because it's his last time in one, dude.
It might be he's retiring or he might be leaving the Packers. I don't know which, though. But I think it is Jordan Love time. He's waited long enough, man. And he looks decent when he plays, so.
What if he's just like a top 5 quarterback, just sitting and waiting behind the
That's a
Golly,
real
dude.
possibility,
Like
man,
Aaron
for
Rodgers
real.
was.
They go from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love, and he's amazing.
And they're all just elite.
That'd be the most
So-
Packers shit I've ever seen.
It's really easy for us to look up contracts, though. So if we ever want to know that, it would be really easy for me to pull that up and look at it. So
Cool.
It's good information
cool.
too, because I don't really, I don't think about that aspect of it.
It's something we
It does
should,
matter in
though, you
fantasy
know?
if you get ahead of the game on that shit. Absolutely.
especially like if a receiver gets a big deal, like at a place you know that like that team believes in him and he's gonna have like a legit like #1 receiver. That's huge, you know?
Mhm. That makes
Pretty
me think of Christian
cool.
Kirk.
Oh,
He's got a big
actually,
contract,
The Christian Kirk.
and Calvin Ridley could be their #1, so that kind of.
We almost made it through a video, Randy.
he knew. That's why he said it. He has to bring up Christian Kirk every video.
66 times.
All right, you guys ready? I've got a video actually we can watch. Hold on. So this is the Jaguars organization actually posted this. Okay.
The Jaguars might be one of the dumbest organizations in the entire NFL.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
Today proved why they are truly a poverty franchise.
I don't even know what that means.
The Jaguars signed Christian Kirk to a 4-year, $84 million deal. I'm not even sure that Christian Kirk is a top 35 receiver in the NFL.
Wrong.
But it doesn't stop there, though. The Jaguars also got Evan Ingram, a tight end that literally does not have hands.
Wrong.
There's his hands.
They also signed Zay
True, dude.
Jones to a 3-year, $30 million deal. These are Zay Jones' career stats, by the way.
You played yourself. I'm sorry.
They overpaid maybe the worst tight end in football, an overrated slot receiver, and Zay Jones with a
Yeah, he's not.
If you would have opposite everything he said in this video, it would have been a fucking banger, dude.
I saw that on Twitter. I thought that shit was hilarious. I was like, oh, Randy, that one, dude.
That
Thought
guy had
agents
some
were
terrible
supposed to be smart.
takes.
You said Christian Kirk and it reminded me of it.
I love Trevor Lawrence.
Man, you should fight that guy, Randy.
Yeah, he needs to stick to math there.
He's right up there with that guy that said Derrick Henry would lose you a league.
Keep his fantasy takes to himself and tell me what.
Or when that Fox like,
Square root
don't
of
draft
a
Nick
pi is.
Chubb, and then 20 hours later, we were telling everybody to draft Nick
No,
Chubb.
it was like 8 months later in the
Yeah,
offseason
channel-
when Nick Chubb was like running back 5 in the middle of the season. He's like, I was telling
This
everybody
channel-
to draft Nick Chubb.
No one was
This
higher
channel's
on
been
Nick
on
Chubb than me.
Nick Chubb and-
It's like what, dude?
We literally unsubscribed that day.
Yeah, I
Like,
turned your channel off because you told me that you should draft Kareem Hunt over Nick Chubb. I was like, well, this guy's a retard.
Yeah.
But he won fucking 500 grand, so who am I to say?
Oh, I mean, dude, luck is luck.
If I had 15K to put into fucking best ball drafts, though, who knows how much money I'd win?
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what I'm
zero.
saying, dude.
Maybe more, maybe the
500
same. Who
grand.
knows? Yeah.
Mason's a bitch.
Yeah, he's better than a lot of the other fucking people in the fantasy community, though, let me say.
He doesn't bring no bullshit into it. It's all football.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
all-
like
that's
about
the
him.
only one real
100%.
good thing that I could say. It's like not no biased bullshit, talking about some dumb shit. Football.
Agreed.
Football.
100%. It's not like watching mainstream bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
I do like that about
I
him
know
for sure.
nothing about that man. Nothing except for what he looks like and what he thinks about football.
I can make some, and I can, you know.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
yeah.
I could. Yeah.
I know he lives in Texas. He went to school in Texas. He's on the locals and Rumble and shit, so I can mix him. He's probably not like his.
When I
You know what
Got a
I'm trying to
weird
say.
face, dude.
when I
He's probably
found
all
him,
right. He probably
when-
isn't blue pilled as fuck. Is basically what
yeah,
I'm trying
when
to say.
we found him and started watching him, he had like no viewers, like 2 years ago, 0. That's why it's kind of interesting, just because there's like he's a top guy now. It's crazy.
On YouTube, yeah, he is. He's
Yeah.
huge. It's awesome for him, dude. Good luck to him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I wanted to ask you guys, since we have a little bit of time here, I want to know how much like old running backs are worth in Dynasty. Like, how much would you guys pay for like an older, like 27 to 30-year-old running back? I know it depends on the running back, but
Like almost
So-
never gonna be buying that guy.
The only way that I do is if I have extra assets on my team. If I have a really good team, I think I can win, and I feel like I have expendable assets or picks. If I feel like I have to dip into what I need, I will never buy it. But if you did a real good job with trades and a real good job acquiring a team that you feel comfortable with, and you're like, wow, I have all this extra stuff, like I'm this much ahead of all the other teams, and you can pay more for them, but you don't want to like a first round pick, like a top, like a pick 8. Like what running backs would you even want to trade? Like none, like 0. I'm pretty sure. Like if you name all the aging running backs that are coming out, not the ones that are
aging.
like,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't give up a top 8
I
pick
agree.
for Derrick Henry. I wouldn't give
I
up a top
agree.
8 pick for.
There are running backs I would do it for, but they're not aging.
I
So
do
yeah.
it for Nick Chubb, but that's barely, and I'm biased. I might not if I
I
wasn't a Browns
wouldn't.
fan.
I love Nick Chubb, and I wouldn't probably.
I think he's got 2 fat years left.
Me too. I would do it for like Travis Etienne. I would do it for like possibly J.K. Dobbins, that kind of running back still, you know what I mean? Like a good running back that I know is really
Has
good.
years and shit.
But not these older ones like Leonard Fournette or something. Like fuck that dude.
Yeah.
I just feel
Leonard
like
Fournette's on the lower. What about James Conner? He plays well, you know what I
Pay
mean?
nothing for him. I'll pay a second round pick and no one's gonna do it. You know, like a late second. I'll give
Yeah.
for James Conner. If I'm contending and if I feel like I'm a running back shy.
Where are you
like
gonna rank James Conner going into next year? He's under contract with the Cardinals, right? I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna rank him too
Yeah.
low again. He's gonna be
New
27,
coach too.
24.
what about like a
True.
little bit of an
23.
older receiver, dude, and maybe like a lower end pick, you know? I don't think it's totally unfair to say like if you want to throw something like Deontay Johnson in a third for something, you know, something like that, maybe. I don't know.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Dante
I'll
Johnson's a
trade
free
Deontay
agent, I
Johnson
think,
in a
right?
third for
Yeah, I
Uh,
think he's gonna be.
aging running backs.
I heard that he didn't resign going into the
Or a
year.
second, depending on the running back. You know, that was just for
Yeah.
like James Conner. You know, that's close, ish.
I think I'd rather have Deontay in the pick than James Conner, though.
But it's close. You know, depends on your situation.
If I'm a running
Deontay
back
does suck
short
at
and
football, though, so
I
maybe
wanna
I would go
definitely
James
dump him
Conner.
off my
Actually. At
team.
least I know he's
Nah,
not
dude.
bad at football. He's just old and a running back.
People need to come get Deontay Johnson from me and Dingleberry.
Yeah, I saw you put like literally all of your team on the trade block in like 5 leagues today, Mike. You really overshadowed the 4 players I put on the
Send me
trade block,
something,
dude.
bro.
What?
Send me something, bro.
What do you want?
You said you're trying to trade Deontay Johnson. Send me something, bro.
Josh doesn't want Deontay Johnson. Get out of here, dude.
What do you
Deontay
mean?
don't think he
Johnson
does
turns into,
either.
like 2 elite
What do
players
you
or 2
mean?
elite
What do I
players and
mean? We've
Deontay
been on this
Johnson doesn't
podcast talking mad shit about Deontay Johnson for like 10
Yeah,
weeks in a row.
But next year when he's a Chief, dude.
No, not
Hey,
this
there's a
again. You're
1 in
not gonna start
31
pre-buying receivers
Yeah.
in hopes they become Chiefs again, like you did
Which
last year. You
factually,
bought
Hey,
DK
I
on a
did.
rumor in
only
a
bought, like,
Chiefs
2.
Facebook group. There was a rumor in
Yeah.
a Chiefs Facebook group that DK was going to be a Chief, and he went and bought him in Dynasty and then sold him when he didn't go to the Chiefs, dude.
Yeah, I
It
sold
seemed-
him to
it
Josh
seemed
when he was
convincing.
gonna be a Chief, and I bought him back when he wasn't.
Yeah.
It was pretty
It
cool.
seemed
That's good
convincing
shit.
at the time, dude. Maybe I smoke a little bit too much. I don't know, but I,
That's agreed. We do too.
definitely
I did.
D-
too.
dude, if DK would have became a Chief, dude, I would have never have gotten him ever.
Yeah, true.
True.
So you gotta take your chance. So say Deontay leaves. There's a roughly a 3% chance he will be a Chief. Just a
Or
raw
Raven.
statistical chance. Yeah, you get the same percent, Mike.
He was talking
There's no way he
to,
goes to the
it was
Browns,
Jude.
man.
It was Jude that
Yeah, so
talked
we
to the
could raise
Ravens.
it to like 3.2% because the Browns are definitely not getting Deontay Johnson. So there's 30 teams.
Yeah,
that
we're
can
not gay, so we would never want that
And the-
fucking
get. You gotta
homo
eliminate
tree.
Pittsburgh because they can't.
You
Have the
guys
tree on
know
our
the
team,
second
dude.
free agency opens, the Browns sign Deontay Johnson.
Imagine Amari Cooper and fucking Deontay Johnson are Cleveland Browns, and I'm forced to root for them, dude.
Wow, I actually kind of want us to sign him now. That'd be
Yeah,
funny.
that'd be
Well, when
great.
you
So
put it like
cool.
that,
And
Randy
Browns
already
also
hated
signed
Amari
Juju
Cooper so much.
Smith-Schuster.
Oh my
Amari
God, Randy's really gonna kill
Cooper.
himself, dude, if he has fucking.
I'd have to
Brown-
fucking be a Jags fan.
Oh, I just thought of it. Brandon Cooks.
Wow,
He's got
I'll
history
be a
with Deshaun
fucking
Watson.
Lions fan then. Just so I can root for DeAndre Swift.
I do like the Lions, dude.
Me too.
Told you they'd win at least 9 games, dude.
I wish they would have made the playoffs.
Me
Me
too.
too.
I wish the Packers would have made the playoffs too, kind of though, when they couldn't make it. The Lions, fuck the
Literally, either
Seahawks.
one of them over the Seahawks, man. They're just such
I
feels like a
hate Pete
free win,
Carroll.
you know.
Pete Carroll's a douche.
The Niners are gonna crush the Seahawks, dude. It's gonna be
Everybody forgets how
Brock
big of a piece of shit
Purdy.
Pete Carroll was in college before he came to the NFL. That little
We're
scandal he
gonna,
had
talk,
going.
we're gonna have to talk Trey Lance this offseason, dude, for real.
Oh yeah, I've been preaching that for about a month now.
If he comes out and he's like anywhere near what Jalen Hurts has done or anywhere near what Justin Fields has came into, and I think he's as good a quarterback.
But what
So how
about
do you
Brock
guys-
Purdy? He's playing really good, dude.
There's the debate.
If Brock Purdy leads him to like a Super Bowl, man, like I don't know.
That's the
There's a
only way.
chance.
I think that's the only
There's
way.
a
This really makes it
chance.
a question. Yeah, there is.
You think Brock Purdy beats the Eagles in the NFC Championship game?
No
Brock
chance.
Purdy
no.
can beat him based on the fact that he's on the team. They'll have to do way other things to beat them than Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy
CMC,
gonna
Debo,
go
for the
Ayuk.
reason. Their defense, like I know
Philly's
Eagles got
got
good
pretty
defense
good
too,
defense,
but
Philly's
That'd
got
be a
a
hell
good
of a
defense.
game.
I don't
Imagine
see
if Trey
Brock
Lance
Purdy
was
being
playing.
the difference. I see Trey Lance could be the difference in winning and losing. I don't see Brock Purdy being. He's just gonna get by like with a good roster.
Yeah, he's like Jimmy G, but a rookie, pretty much. Brock Purdy.
That being said, that
Okay.
guy has more than proven everybody in the NFL was retarded for skipping him to fucking Mr. Irrelevant. Because man, can he play? He can ball.
Mike
Oh, yeah,
White
Brock-
came in and threw 5 touchdowns, bro. Like I'm not that impressed.
Yeah, but
Mike
come
White's a
on,
good
there's a big
quarterback.
difference between how Mike White's
It's one of
playing
the best
and
rosters
Brock
in the NFL
Purdy
that
is.
Brock Purdy has, though, man. It's like they stick to their ways. They know what they're doing.
One of the
Everyone's on the
best
same page.
offenses in the NFL, sure, but without Debo being injured and like
Yeah. No, he's done real good, but I don't see
George
them going
Kittle
like
has been struggling, and whenever Brock Purdy came in,
Yeah,
started
I don't
looking
hate
like
Brock
it.
Purdy, but they paid so much for Trey Lance. I do not see them.
I
going
agree.
That's my point. Yeah, the 3 first-round picks and a third just to move up and grab that motherfucker. Like they're
And I
riding or
love Trey
dying.
Lance more than most people. Trust me.
Yeah,
So
love
I
Trey
feel
Lance,
it.
too. It would take so much for Brock Purdy would have to win the Super Bowl to have a chance to take.
I'm gonna have a lot of
chances
Trey
in my opinion.
Lance in best ball leagues probably, and then because he's gonna go late, I bet, right?
Oh yeah,
People will be
It's probably a
deep on him.
decent buy right now. You could probably get him cheap in a buy. And
Not in
Daniel
Dynasty.
Jones or Brock
prestige.
Purdy?
Well, I have him in prestige, so
Yeah.
that's- and I have Brock Purdy just in case, baby.
Yeah, I
If you
know.
want
I've
one, you gotta get
noticed.
both.
Now you want to hold one. Trust me. You can keep like Likely or something.
I'm not you, Mike. I'll trade you Mark Andrews, but I'm keeping Isaiah Likely.
Fuck that, dude. What a
I'm
dick.
awesome.
What a dick.
Randy
That
got a
would
good
happen to
fucking
me.
deal. You got Chris Godwin out of it.
Mike, you
They gave
literally
you CD
complained about the
Lamb.
trade that happened, and then I said, "Let's revert it. I'll send you the same trade back." And you looked at it and you're like, "I don't think I want to do that."
Yeah, I don't.
And you're like, "You got a
Must
real
make
good deal,
breathing
Randy,
for
but I
you.
don't want to trade it back to you. You got such a good deal that I will not ever trade that back to you."
We
That's
can
such a
revert it,
good deal.
but I keep CD Lamb.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I've
All
heard him say
right.
a lot of things.
Why? What would he? There's no one else even in that deal that was
Yeah, I
worth
know.
anything.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
So you just give Mike back,
I just
Mark
give him back, and
Andrews,
he gets
Chris
to keep CD
Godwin.
Lamb for free.
You get back Singletary and DJ Chark.
I'm gonna fuck you next time I see you.
Yo,
All right.
that's gay.
I got news for you. You gay.
Not sexually, guys. You guys are gay for thinking that. I meant like, fuck yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Mm.
Yeah, I was being gay.
You should call that one girl, dude.
Oh, girl.
Oh, you
Okay.
can't.
Probably real long distance.
Because I don't know
Cool.
any.
Never mind, my bad.
Oh yeah, call that one girl. I don't know any females.
I was talking about the tranny that beat Mike
Talking
up.
about his mom, Randy's mom.
Oh,
She's in the other
that's
room.
So
Call her
much
in.
better.
Dude, are we gonna have Wendy on the podcast?
Wendy
Wendy's
is
a hammer.
A hammer.
Yes.
Her and J Dog could be our special guest.
Did you get J Dog on the
J-Dog
podcast?
420, dude. Got to get
Listen,
J-Dog into some real
did-
fantasy leagues.
Didn't
Here.
he make the playoffs based off your DJ Chark
Made the
advice?
Super Bowl, boy.
Did he win?
Actually,
No, that was.
I think I made the Super Bowl actually.
I was gonna say I thought you did.
Actually, that was me.
Fucking goddamn it.
Just like
Was
every
this-
other league I'm in.
Sorry, Jason.
Yeah.
What a
Uh,
dick.
How you gonna diss one of our loyal
I didn't
subscribers?
mean to. I
dude?
didn't diss him.
Our
I just
number
thought he
one
made the Super
fan,
Bowl.
and you're
He
just
made the
talking
playoffs for
shit,
sure.
dude.
God damn it. I hate this fucking camera sometimes.
Hey, J-Dog knows I'm about to smoke a fatty with him. He'd be alright.
It'll even him
Hell
out a little
yeah.
bit. It'll even him out a little bit.
All right, you guys got anything else? It's been about 30 minutes. We can go a little longer if you guys got something to talk about. Otherwise, we'll be back on Wednesday to talk underdog.
And I'll see y'all Saturday. Lamar Jackson's staying.
Are you
I
sure?
hope not, dude.
Hopefully, he goes to Miami, man. That'd be sick.
Or
That'd be
Seattle.
terrible. That's pretty much where he's from too. Fucking goddamn hate everything.
Maybe he can
That'd
go
be
to the
kinda fun.
Buccaneers then instead, you know? It's kind of close to where he's from.
Maybe he'll take Rashard Bateman and Mark Andrews with him too, and we can just
Yeah.
use that poverty
Yeah.
franchise to do whatever the
Yeah,
hell
the
it
Ravens
is,
are
dude.
pretty bad.
We'll take Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen on the Browns
Yeah.
just to help out.
Maybe just throwing Marlon Humphrey, make it fair. Well,
Well, why not? We'll take them all. We'll take every good
Like-
defensive player.
who's that rookie? Kyle Hamilton? We'll take him. We'll take
Why not?
him.
Got some good offensive linemen. Taking them our way too, dude. We'll take them all.
Oh, I think Bateman's starting to get fringe for injury risk 2 years in a row. He
I
started
love
last
Rashad
year
Bateman.
off 6 games, and then he got hurt
Uh-huh.
this year.
I hope people think that, dude.
I'm holding on.
I think that. I like
Tell
him,
me you're
obviously.
Rashard Bateman, then, dude.
Hey, you got him in
Oh.
Dingleberry, Mike? Hit me up.
I'm keeping him in Dingleberry.
What do you
What
mean?
the
He's a
heck?
risk
You
for
hate him so
injuries,
much, dude.
dude.
You
Send him
hate the guy.
over.
So is Allen Robinson.
I mean,
I have him
Robinson's
too.
old and bad. I want
Bad.
Rashad Bateman. I don't want Allen Robinson. He was a good
Yeah,
3
but
years
Allen
ago. He's
Robinson-
bad now, dude. It's
I
just the
pretty much
point we have
hate-
to all come to.
I pretty much hate everything Mike just said.
Allen Robinson's going to the Chiefs, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
I still doesn't matter,
Josh is like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. That Morty
I don't
meme.
know, man. If Allen Robinson did go to the Chiefs, would you really want him?
Yes, he
Because-
would have won
Yeah,
him.
he want him.
Oh,
He wouldn't want to pay a
no.
lot for him, but he would want him.
Bang, bang.
He would raise his value from, like,
He's like, please, Allen Robinson, don't go to the Chiefs.
that's like
I
how much
don't-
Deontay
I don't
Johnson
wanna
Brown
see
used
that
to do
side of
so
me,
many bad
dude.
things.
I don't want to see that side of me that's sitting there scouring my sleeper app trying to figure out how to get Allen Robinson on my
who
fucking
would
team.
trade you Allen Robinson?
Just trade for him now, Josh.
Yeah, come get him before it's
Just
too
in
late.
case.
No,
Trade
that's
for
one of-
every receiver in Dynasty. Dude, have like 20 on your bench.
I
Don't
got
you
the
have
Chiefs
any, like-
receiver. You have all the receivers.
Didn't they pay Allen Robinson like a shitload of money too?
Yeah,
I
there
think
we
it
go.
was a 2-year
And they traded
deal.
all their picks for Matt Stafford.
And now Sean McVay is gonna leave, dude.
Right, he's literally like that asshole guy in your dynasty that trades all the picks, and he's like, "All right, guys, well, I can't, I don't have time for this anymore." So, like, okay, well, you traded 3 years
What
worth
do
of
you
picks for old ass
mean?
players, and there's nothing left. It's
He
like
got his
Sean
Super
McVay.
Bowl.
Lost.
He's like, I'm out. Super Bowl,
Huh?
and I'm out.
I said Sean McVay is like the dynasty dude who, yeah.
Yeah, that dude
How you
lost and just like
lost?
traded all his fucking.
Oh, yeah, he did lose in the Super Bowl. He's
Well,
bad. No, they
I'm
won the
curious.
Super Bowl, didn't they? And they lost this year.
Yeah, he won the Super Bowl last year.
What does that mean
Who
for
signs
Cooper
up for,
Kupp's dynasty value if the McVay does leave?
Or if Stafford doesn't come back,
I'm done with Cup.
Done with him?
I'll take
You
him.
trying to
in
get off
draft.
him, Josh, or
If he falls to the 6th round in a startup, I'll draft
Oh,
him.
stop it, dude.
if he falls to the 6th round?
0%
Okay,
chance.
Randy. Would you want like if you were buying him, how much would you want to give for him, Randy? Oh no, Randy's frozen.
I was gonna say, man, you broke him with that question. You're
You're
good.
back.
You froze for like a legit second, though.
Not on my screen.
How much would you get for Cooper Kupp, dude?
I was willing halfway through the season last year to give up Justin Jefferson for Cooper Kupp and Travis Kelsey,
Damn.
and I got called a retard.
Well, I mean,
And I said,
it's not
"This will
wrong.
not age well."
Well,
What
it
are you doing
sounds
now?
better now, but when I think I'm sitting here trying to win a championship,
Yeah, I
and Cooper
know.
Kupp's freaking balling out, and Travis Kelsey's the man.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
And you
trying
have
to
Pat
win a
Mahomes,
championship.
right?
And when Cooper Kupp gets hurt, it's like, yeah, dude,
Oh no, Randy is Pat
Yeah.
Mahomes.
I'll trade you it now. But it's like,
I can't.
I know. At the
I
time, I
have
thought I had a
JJ.
legit chance. dude.
Why
Wait, are
they
you saying
trying
that?
so hard to trade Justin Jefferson? What's
Wait, are you
wrong with
Are you saying that Randy traded Justin Jefferson away in prestige?
To me, I'm the
Oh,
person who
man.
has
No,
him
I
now.
totally get why you didn't want to do it, and I only kind of meme offered it to you because I knew you'd want it.
I already
Just
did.
like when I
Let's
sent
do
you
it.
Brees Hall for Jamar Chase straight up. Some
You'd
meme
have
offer. It's just
shit,
funny.
dude. You just shit if I'd have slammed it, dude.
Yeah.
You'd be
might have won
kicking
the
yourself
Super
right
Bowl.
now, Randy.
Still waiting on Colston to respond.
Yeah,
would've
because
been
you
a
wouldn't have
trade.
traded for
I wouldn't
Mark
have started
Andrews.
trade for Andrew. I'd set up CeeDee Lamb. I'd
Kelsey
trade
would have
Justin
actually done
Mahomes.
something for you.
With that.
Mark Money Andrews.
I don't know. Cooper
Sad.
Kupp, I think he. Man, Matt Stafford thing makes it rough. And I think he already reached his peak by far. I think last season was.
What
the
about
best he'll
this?
ever have
Cooper
in
Kupp or
Cleveland.
Mike Evans? Who would you rather have?
Oh,
Cooper Kupp.
Really? They both
Tom
have
Brady's-
are in quarterback limbo, you know? They're both like
Yeah.
29.
Is Tom
Cooper
Brady
Kupp is
leaving?
really good at football. Mike Evans is big.
If Brady's back, I'll take Mike Evans.
Like Mike Evans was an elite receiver, but he's just not anymore. I don't think. And if Tom
Yeah,
Brady's
I
not there,
think-
Mike Evans drops. He's not getting any faster. He's not getting any like he just.
He's not even the best
worse.
receiver on his team.
I know.
Cooper Kupp or Stephon Diggs?
Stephon Diggs.
Man, it's crazy because Cooper Kupp was ahead of him before the season, but one injury,
I-
man.
I might have traded you
Well,
Diggs
one
today, but I still
injury
stand
and his
by
entire
it, dude.
team's washed right now.
I stand
And
by
Josh
that. Diggs is
Allen,
still
right?
a top 5
Diggs
wide
still has
receiver.
Josh Allen, dude, you know?
I think I had Diggs ranked over Cup this year.
Kupp doesn't.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
had Diggs as your wide receiver one. Pretty sure.
I think I had Diggs
Do I
over Cup
believe
too.
Maybe JJ is one. Maybe Diggs is one. I don't remember. It
I
was
had
one of
Diggs
the
at
two.
4, 3 or something.
The year prior, I had Diggs as number 1. After that first year with Josh Allen.
Yeah, you drafted him with pick 7 or something. I remember.
Yeah, when Kyler Murray and then
On
Stephon
Wednesdays, we're
Diggs.
going to work on the scroll when Mike's not here, you know?
Yeah. Gotta
Nice.
keep it legit.
Yeah,
You need at least 1 point.
2,
I know.
actually.
Is it?
Damn.
You
I
have
forgot.
Mike.
0.25, Mike.
I have 0.5.
0.25.
Nah.
Nah.
You have an asterisk best ball league championship.
Yeah,
I
for sure,
blame
0.25.
DeMar Hamlin.
No, I feel dirty wearing this ring. If I haven't
Show it
worn
off,
since
Randy.
Sunday.
Let's see it.
Yeah, let's see it.
You're just wearing it at home.
I haven't taken it off since Sunday.
He's been wearing his dick raw with
I
that.
haven't
thing.
taken it off.
Let me tell you.
Oh, no.
You're such a cocksucker.
You really walk
I'm
around
just
with that shit on?
No,
I
I just
would.
picked it up off my table and put it on
No,
my finger.
I would all day. They'd have to
Yeah,
make
that's
me
some
take that off
that's
at
some
work.
gay ass shit.
It's
I
upside
expect from
down, but
Mike,
it still
dude.
looks cool. Look at that asterisk ring, man.
It's faking gay.
It is fake.
Wow.
Like most things, fake and gay.
Can't wait till I get my shit in the
Trying
mail.
to keep up with the times.
What do you get in the mail, dude?
The medal. One that Trey got last year.
Except for faker and gayer because it's an asterisk and he was probably going to lose to his girlfriend in the Super Bowl if, you know, the game actually played out. She had Tyler
Actually-
Boyd, T. Higgins, Stephon Diggs, and Devin Singletary left in the best ball league.
Yeah.
And Mike's
is
only
our
winning by like
only
30
best
or
ball
40 or
league.
something.
Oh yeah, she would have won that. for
She was
sure.
probably
our
going to
only
win.
best ball league is
Tyler
gone now.
Boyd already scored a touchdown.
I know. And
He
T.
was still
Higgins
40
got
points.
that.
It
Stephon
was,
Diggs, dude. Come on.
Give
It
me
was
that class.
161 to 123.
I
So
say
she
we
had every shot.
actually just vote on.
Oh, dude, you would have
We
We
lost.
should all vote
Mike
on
gives
who
81.
would have won, and then that
No.
would be the winner. Mike, you're getting the medal to your house anyway, so you can just give it to Sadie since she
Nah,
actually
it'll-
won.
It's going
If
over
the
there
vote
somewhere.
ties the tiebreaker and go to Sadie, she'll get to vote.
Yes, I think actually Sadie won now that I'm thinking about it more and more.
Yeah, I vote Sadie.
Let Sadie know if she watches this. Congratulations on your victory over Mike.
I'm
I'm
still
giving
getting it. It's
Sadie
going right there.
0.3.
3 P.
And
Yeah, you
Mike
could put
point
Sadie as a
two.
medal there if you want. We're gonna call it Sadie's medal, dude. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Are you gonna shine it?
So is that Josh's ring then?
Shine it. No, because that was different.
Yeah, that was more of a 50-50, dude.
We did
You
the
like
Mine
odds.
was- I was still projected to win.
We did the math
Oh,
though,
let's
and
do the
yeah.
averages, Mike. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna see.
Go ahead.
I don't want to do it right now. Nah.
we'll find out on Saturday
Yeah,
if
we'll
Randy
let you know
wins.
Saturday if
Next
Mike
time
would
on
have
Track
won
and
or
Ball,
actually lost.
Newsflash! Breaking news: Mike would have lost.
I
We
would
all
have
know.
won.
You would have lost.
No, let's take the average of each of the players that she had started, eliminate all the points that they had scored, and then add them up together and put them in her roster. And like if she has a person with 6 and her guy would score 20, she gets 14 more points to her team. You can figure it out real easy.
But there's no need. The game's over. I won.
Why don't we just take what they scored in week 18 and put it on to week 17 and then see? Because I don't know
That
how they
actually
even
makes
did,
more
honestly.
sense. Yeah.
Who did they?
And then you could
Who?
add Tyler Boyd's touchdown from week 17 to whatever he did in
Obviously, he gets that touchdown too.
But it actually happened.
And I know
so-
T. Higgins, he didn't have a great game. Actually, have a chance. I know Stephon Diggs caught a touchdown though. Unfortunately, I don't know how Singletary did.
I won.
Mike lost
I had the biggest win of my career in underdog last Sunday.
$1,000.
Two $5 bets into $12.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Those 2 daily things I did, the 2 $10 bets, I won $12 back, dude.
Nice,
So
dude.
stupid.
Huge.
Profit.
I hate you. Hey man, you
Underdog's
do
gonna be
that
fun this
every
year, though,
day.
for real.
I mean, you'll get
Yeah,
like
$2 a day,
$600 a
like-
year, dude.
2 years I can like pay you for rent
$700
for
a
a month.
Well, I think that's all we got for today, probably, huh?
Hell yeah.
Wednesday we got underdog day.
Yes.
We're gonna talk
Hopefully they have
about
some, draft ready to
stocks up and even if they don't, we can talk about stocks
Yeah.
of players and really get into like who we're gonna target in the early off season, who we think that people are lower on, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So
Seems
and
sweet.
Saturday I've already got a few topics for our shit show that we do on our Saturday shit show.
It'll
Okay.
really stop your heart.
Let's get the fuck out of here.